Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.
Regardless of what people think or what they see, the people that actually get a chance to interact with me, they're like, wait a minute, hold on a second. It ain't no bullshit. It's for real.
Are you from Ohio too?
Yeah. Born and raised in Cleveland.
Okay, so the whole family from Ohio.
Yeah, he was born in Cleveland, but I moved him out of there by the time he was like 8 to a suburb, you know, over there where it was better, you know, for him to be able to go to school and things like that.
What's it like growing up in just in that area, Cleveland, and right in the boxing scene?
Well, you mean the boxing scene, or you mean where we grew up?
Just in the Midwest in general, like Ohio, there's good work out there?
Man, it's unbelievable. The talent was unbelievable. Every year we go to the Nationals, and you know, our region was Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and a small part of Kentucky. And every year we get to the Nationals, you take your champions from all of that, and that become your regionals, and you get to the Nationals. Our whole national team would be all Ohio, all of Cincinnati and Cleveland. And then we take the team trophy for the Nationals, and it'd pretty much be all Ohio. It'd be all Ohio. It'd be Cleveland. It'd be a sprinkle of a couple of Michigan fighters in there.
Yeah, I know some fighters like Willie Nelson used to work with, get some sparring in there. Now,
we fought him about 6 times growing up.
Okay, in the amateurs, off the top of your head, what fight just stands out that game? Because Shawn Porter is clearly a dog in the ring. What fight was just like one of those, they should have been pay-per-view in the amateurs for Porter, that they were matching his intensity?
That kid right there. That young man right there.
That man right there?
That young man right there. Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs. The quick question he asked me was, what fight Shawn Porter had was probably a pay-per-view in the amateurs? I said, that man right there. That man right there. Yeah, they was pay-per-view. They was pay-per-view.
Shawn had some of the best rivals.
Everybody left their rings to come watch that.
And that was it. That's what you fight. Listen, this guy was one of the toughest fighters that I've ever fought. Amateur pro in all of boxing. This guy is a tough commodity. And you're not just fighting him, you're fighting his dad as well. I was in there. His dad was screaming and everything too. So, but it's nothing but love. Shawn is my man.
Appreciate it. There it goes like that.
Daddy just said, you ain't just fighting Shawn, you fight your dad.
Now, I gotta ask you, coming off the heels of a sensational performance, it was a WBC eliminator.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling?
We good. We good. As you can see, what's happening, brother? As you can see, he healed up pretty fast. There was only 4 stitches in one eye and 2 in the other. So you know, there's no, you know, serious situations going on there. We don't have to continue with anything else. Just take some time off. But he'll start cross training. He did a little bit. He did like we do like post workouts after a fight. So he's riding bike, stationary bike, a little bit of treadmill, yoga, things like that. And then he'll start picking it up. It'll be basketball. It'll be some things out on the track, running some routes in football, just some cross training and keep it moving. Yeah.
What is it about Shawn? Is it the training? Is it just his mentality? I mean, I thought it could have been a competitive fight, and it was pretty one-sided. The body work was hellacious. What is it? Is it more something he's doing physically in preparation, or is it more up top?
It's got to be a balance of everything, and that's what a lot of people don't know. And if I give you that information, even if you're looking at it right now and I give you that information, you have to be able to have people with you that can help you to apply it and direct it. And then you've got to have the ability and the talent, you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a balance. You can't just train really hard, or you can't just be, oh, I'm so mentally tough. It's mental, physical, emotional, nutritional. you know, and spiritual, and there's got to be a balance of all of those things all across the board. It cannot just be, oh, I'm ready, or I'm physically in great shape. You've got to have a balance of everything. You could have the mental and the physical, but not have the right nutrition, and then something falls off there. You know what I mean? So that'd be your Achilles heel. And a lot of people, a lot of these fighters don't realize and understand that they need to get education in how not to be on a diet, but how to live the lifestyle of a professional athlete that allows them to be able to stay in a certain range of their fight weight, like Shawn stays within, as you can see right now, you know, 12 to 15 pounds. He stays right there, and you know, if you're able to do all those things, then you got to give yourself a better chance to win.
Now, in the amateurs, he was fighting a tad bit higher, 160. Was it hard? 65. Was it hard to transition to the welterweight division as a pro?
Yeah, well, we did it really slow. If you go back and look at the box rep, we did it over about 2 years.
That is right. I did see
it over about 2 years. I just took him down like a pound or two each time.
That's what a lot of people forget, that he actually did fight at some higher weights and tapered down, basically.
Yeah, we tapered down. Playing football in high school and also boxing all his life. So he started boxing at 8, but he started training at 4. He had his first boxing match at 8. So he's done this all his entire life. But obviously in high school, running that football and playing linebacker or safety or whatever he was doing, safety most of the time, cornerback, he needed more weight. So when he would come back from football season, I would not make him try to drop down to 150 pounds. I would just let him get in shape from 170. He'd come in at 65. He's wound up being national champion a number of times at 165. And when we turned pro, we knew now we don't have to go back for another football season. So we don't need that added weight. So we just changed up the things that he was eating, and he easily, in his first professional fight, was 156 pounds. But the problem was, the opponent didn't show up. He didn't make it to the weigh-ins. So we had to fight a guy, so we had to weigh in on weigh-in day, a guy who was heavier. They weighed Shawn in with his clothes on and his shoes, so he got a heavier weight. So then everybody looks at that like, oh, he's 160 some pounds, but he wasn't actually. He was about 156, you know. And then our first title fight at 11 fights in was at 154. But we come back on championship night, because you weigh in the day before, come back on championship night, the guy we're fighting is 175. And I'm like, wow, how long are we gonna fight at 54 and come in and then the next day the guy's 175? So we started taking it down. I think the next fight went from 54 to 53, maybe 52. I mean, it was only like a pound each time, but we did it the right way.